Hello everyone, and welcome back to Go English Stories. I'm very excited about today's lesson because we're going to discuss really common phrases that proficient English speakers use daily. If you know and use these words, your English will become more fluent and natural. These words are common in everyday conversations and will help you express yourself clearly. I'm not just going to give you a list of phrases or words. No. I will give you a phrase and I will explain the phrase with an example of how to use it in real-life conversation. This way, you're not just memorizing a list of phrases, you're learning how to use them in context and really engaging your brain. This will help you to remember the phrases long-term. If you also know most of these words, it means you are well on your way to fluency. And don't worry if you don't know all of them. This is a fantastic way to start. Let's begin. Word number 1. Rosy. Rosy isn't just a color. It also means a situation that's positive or full of promise. For example, the company's future looks rosy. The deal seems rosy. It describes something hopeful and successful. Do you get that? Keep note of your scores, the word you know already, because I'll ask you to share them at the end of the video. Let's move on to number 2. Word number 2, will do. Saying will do is a short and informal way of saying I'll do it or I'll take care of it. It's fun and casual. I use it many times a day. It means to express willingness to carry out a request or suggestion. Can you send me the files before 5 p.m.? Will do. Moving on to word number 3, contemplate. To contemplate means to think deeply about something. For example, he contemplated the situation before answering. I'm contemplating leaving my job. It's often used when someone takes time to think before making a decision. Let's move on. Word number 4, delusion. A delusion is a belief in something that isn't true, even when you know the facts. Believing you are a famous person, or that someone is trying to harm you. For example, he's living in a delusion, thinking he'll get promoted. It means ignoring reality and holding on to false hopes. Word number 5, blemish. A blemish is a mark or spot that spoils something. For example, there was no blemish on her white dress. It can also be used to describe a flaw in a situation, like a problem that disrupts something. Word number 6, fiasco. A fiasco is a situation that ends in failure or a disaster. For example, the meeting turned into a fiasco because of the arguments. The conference was a complete fiasco. No one turned up. It's used when something goes terribly wrong. Word number 7, root. Root can refer to the cause of a problem. For example, we need to find the root cause of the issue. It's about identifying the origin of something. Word number 8, exaggerate. To exaggerate means to make something seem bigger or more important than it really is. For example, he exaggerated the details of the event. It's when someone adds unnecessary details to make something sound more impressive. Let's move on. Word number 9, euphoria. Euphoria is a feeling of intense happiness. For example, the team felt euphoria after winning the match. The news of her promotion filled her with a wave of euphoria. It describes a moment of great joy or excitement. Word number 10, futile. Something futile is useless or pointless. For example, her efforts were futile because it rained the next day. It's used when all efforts lead to nothing. Word number 11, inevitable. Inevitable means something that's bound to happen and cannot be avoided. For example, the appointment of the new CEO was inevitable. Death is inevitable. It's about events that are certain to occur. Word number 12, charisma. Charisma is the ability to attract and influence people. For example, she has a charismatic personality that draws people in. She had such charisma, people would do anything for her. It's often used to describe leaders or people with strong, positive influence. Word number 13, lure. To lure means to attract someone by offering something tempting. For example, the company launched a new ad campaign to lure customers. The Old Town is a big lure for tourists. It's about attracting people, often with promises or offers. Word number 14, wary. To be wary means to be cautious or careful. For example, she was wary of traveling at night. Be wary of emails from people you don't know. It's used when someone is careful because they don't fully trust something. Let's move on to the last word, number 15. Vibrant. Vibrant means full of energy or bright colors. For example, the painting was full of vibrant colors. When I first met her, she was bubbly and vibrant and full of life. It can also describe a lively and enthusiastic personality. Okay, so how many phrases out of these did you know or guess correctly? Let me know in the comment below. If you managed to know most of them, you are well on your way to English fluency. So, that's it for today. Practice using these words and your English will improve greatly. I also have some homework for you. Try to create sentences using each of these words. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be speaking more fluently. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. See you in the next lesson.